because you are able to constantly sustain this Leshrac, who is able to do so much more damage due to the IO replenishing his mana and so on and so on. You're playing into an Enigma. Yeah,
I always forget about that.
Yeah, right?
And you've also got gap close onto the Zeus from the Spectre, right? Having the Haunt just jump limp, you can actually target him down pretty quickly. So you've got Haunt and Relo bringing 3 heroes into a fight where you don't expect them to suddenly appear from.
Yeah, but between an IO save, how tanky Spectre is, and it becomes a little unreliable to just chrono and say call it a day. I think like the ideal way of playing these fights out super late game is if you're getting the Zeus ult to see everyone when you're going with chrono, and then using Nimbus to like cancel the reload.
There's a lot of pings. Limp gonna get the D ward. Yeah, sentry down from Pexu gets them that early advantage. Nigma, we're all here, ready to fight around bounty runes. Looks like they want to get stuck in as quickly as they can. Gather up some more of that confidence. Boost your morale after a game 1 loss like that.
Yeah.
Goon Squad not going to give it to them. We will have ourselves that Chen Void lane down bottom. As it looks like Nigma have Sumail and Kuro angling towards that top rune. But it's going to be another game where we start with 3 runes going the way of Goon Squad.
Nice.
What's Pexu doing? Mind Control didn't use demonic conversion yet. Does he know that Pexu's come up here?
What's he gonna do? Stare him to death?
Well, you get the XP from the creep that gets denied, don't you?
That's true. Yeah.
Or you get the XP when the Eidolons die.
No, from the creep.
Yeah. Well, he's not gonna get it. Mind Control held it. Pexu on 12 experience. Good start to the lane stage. And then mid we see there that limp against Sumail. Zeus versus Lesh. The spam of spells will begin.
Very good. Centaur has definitely evolved a little bit with the game. I know he's not super picked as much, but talking about this blink and how nice that would be, I feel like we've also just seen a lot of offlaners by, like Mars for example, no longer going blink, just going BKB rush and being a body. So maybe S4 wants to do that on his Centaur. Get a Vanguard or a Hood or something. Tank up. Walk in the jungle, be like, this is my jungle. Do not come here. And then if someone does, you hoof stomp them, you get the arrow. Turn.
And it's like Vanguard's a farming art of him as well, right? Just retaliate in a creep camp. Push out wave safely. And just stick yourself on a lane. Force Nigma to deal with you one way or the other.
It's definitely nice if you can get a Centaur. Sorry. Ring of Health, I meant.
Yeah. Get him that regen early on. That's what he's rushing towards. A few little starting items. There's Kuro, does Sniper Courier bottom. Mind Control. That's Enigma, always going to be a difficult hero to lane into. Dragging the wave back. And denying a ton of creeps under that void.
I can't imagine this is an easy lane. You brought it up in the draft. It's so hard for Chen to deal with the Eidolons. He doesn't have any good spells to help clear them at all, so he has to just kind of click them if he can, but Mind Control's just going to play them on the other side of the lane. They're just going to focus really hard on CSing.
And then you have Kuro stealing Chen's creeps. And sniping Courier with a ghost as well.
Oh my god.
That's another Courier kill here, Kuro. And keep that pressure on bottom. I mean, top lane's also been this back and forth, a nice little ebb and flow of that lane. IO is tethering across, baiting Hanskin, trying to drag the Mirana around. And Nigma with some great ideas here and how to get themselves a good early lead in this laning stage. Only 8 last hits on the Faceless Void. Definitely going to be a struggle for him. But Zeus doing well mid. That's just going to be a farm trade there between the two of them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sad about the Mirana pick. I don't think it was fully utilized in the draft. Just having, like, how many times have we seen Mirana's paired with Kunkkas? You put some Kunkka mid, you have a Mars top, and you're able to make plays wherever you go. I feel like Mirana feels kind of sad. Her ability to make plays on mid is quite limited. Her ability to make plays bot is limited. There's no stuns. No one other than Centaur has a way to set up for arrow.
They're trying to land those blind arrows. Not the best. We'll probably see Hansken, like you mentioned, go for these movements around catapult timings. Stop any push that's coming in from Nigma. I'm not really even able to chase back GH into that jungle. I'm just going to grab the bounty rune, think about returning to lane. It's like every wave is at dire tier 1 tower. And there's no way here for Goon Squad to give chase or chip away at people. It feels like they're losing that regen trade everywhere. Water rune's not going to be guarded either. No support's really rotating. They are locked into these lanes. Miracle just going to chase S4 out of the lane. Kept topped up by GHIO. S4's got his ring now, so he can stick around for as long as he wants. That's probably the upside here for Goon Squad, is the kill threat is pretty lacking. It's all, you know, death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah, the Vanguard will let him lane completely freely. But if Leshrac is able to get a rune or TP's top or anything, there's definitely kill threat. You have nothing to protect yourself from magic damage.
Yeah, and a good pull down bottom from Peksu. Gonna force mind control to try and clear that out. And we've seen them do a pretty good job at killing Eidolons just by clicking them. I think mind control has been a little sloppy in letting them die, as they try and kill S4 top while also diving mid for Limp. The Harpy Stormcraft are spamming out these lightnings along with Lesh with his own lightning storm, but they can't catch up to the Zeus. Limp is pretty speedy with his heavenly jump and his arcane boot, so he's away from it.
It's being annoying. How many Enches have we seen make moves like this, especially on the lead up to the catapult? If you're able to get that kill there or force Limp to go back to base, suddenly you're getting a lot more chip damage onto that tower, but unfortunately, not going to quite work out. Limp will just push that wave out. Don't have to worry about that caught.
Yeah, we even saw there with a long duration arrow onto Miracle, just unable to finish off the Spectre as GH heals him up, and S4 looking for the turnaround, but Desolate damage coming in, a Hellbear juking around, and I should be able to finish off this Centaur with a few more hits. Go on with the impetus shot, Kuroki lands it. Might die to tower, no, he's got a Fairy Fire to survive, and Hansken with 3 leap charges and 10 one charges, not a target they can dive under tower. So Kuro making a try lane up top. The long walk from bottom lane through mid up to top. Finds them first blood.
Oh, Limp gets the rune. No supports came in to help.
Hansken wanted that arrow, but there's creeps in the way. He's going to get scouted by the Alpha Wolf. Kills it off, and he does place a ward up there, but I feel like Nigma are going to know that's what's been going on. And while we get the moves into mid and top, that leaves mind control completely alone bottom. That means also, by extension, Aqua gets a free lane pretty much to farm to his heart's desire, because he has the backup of the Chen now.
Yeah, he's keeping on net worth on par with mind control. So.
And Peksu, though, slowed down and stunned by Sumail's Lash. Nice little freebie there for him. Aqua gonna have to time walk away. Luckily, there is no level 6 on mind control just yet.
The biggest problem with this Enigma lane is just the XP disparity. Oh, they going top? No, they're good. Yeah, mind control is already closing on his level 6. You had that nice rotation from Leshrac already. But he's about to get Black Hole.
Yeah, and they're trying to go for this kill. He's not going to get Black Hole up in time, though, is he? The damage from the Zeus is more than enough to bring MC down. So Limp's rotation working out this time, as he'll walk back in towards mid. Not going to be an easy migration, though. 3 Nigma heroes are all here, and they've got level 2 Diabolic Edict to try and chip away at this tier 1. GH and Kuro lurking nearby as well. And Limp will get there in the end. Zap out some of these creeps.
Not maxing Diabolic. So threat on the tower is not massively there, but bringing your support to any point just lets you kind of force rotations and be a nuisance. And Sumail is making use of that to drag supports to the mid lane and then go to the side lane.
Yeah, move on to S4. And you said he's got no protection against this magic damage. There's a ton of it from Sumail as he's juking out that Centaur Stomp. Nice sidestep multiple times. Make sure S4 didn't have any real recourse. And now they're on a tier 1 top. The tower damage isn't great from Nigma when they've got no Diabolic Edict, and yeah, it's level 3 now. It looks like they still can go for it with this additional creep wave.
I feel like they're just pulling Goon Squad around right now. Look at Zeus and Mirana trying to respond by going top. They might not even get kills here. It's just...
It's like not... Yeah, there's no way Zeus can counter push the mid tier 1, right? He's not a mid hero that kind of sits in lane and says, hey, you've moved, you've rotated. I want to get something done. Huntskin does have leap TP. Split Earth. Oh, not quite in time. Pretty close.
Bit of a shame. Committing a ward to that as well feels pretty bad, especially when you have one on the low ground right next to it and it's your own jungle. But it's okay. They don't necessarily need it. They have pretty nice defensive wards. I think they're making a lot of plays, but they're also like keeping themselves safe at the same time.
It looks like Nigma just never going to stop. Like Sumail said 6 minutes in, hey, I'm ready. I'm going to keep ganking. I've got Herd, I've got a Black Hole, get in on top of Aqua, Haunt from Miracle, and the stun from the Split Earth connect. So Nigma bringing everybody down bottom to get a couple of kills. A double for Miracle off the back of that Haunt. And it's limp. There's no way he can stick around. Just going to have to let this tier 1 down bottom fall.
They seem pretty upset about last game.
They're not mucking around, are they?
Nah, they ain't giving a single inch of breath this time. This is good. I think the top lane, they've done a really good job of killing S4 when they can and threatening. But at some point, you kind of have to move your carry out and figure out what your next move is. Are you farming the jungle? Are you taking a tower? Bringing Miracle Bot to pressure this tower? Definitely the nice move. I think the only problem it does give is Mind Control and Miracle are both going to want to farm. And I'm not sure if Spectre is strong enough to farm Ancients very effectively. So you do need to kind of delegate where people are going to get to farm. He might just swing around to mid. That's something that a lot of carries do. They'll just farm mid and then the camps in the jungle around it.
Oh, nice escape from S4 top.
Yeah,
Tower's still dead though.
He got what he wanted.
Yeah, well on his way to blink.
I definitely think it would be in Nigma's best interest to try and force this bot tower again soon. It's just a little difficult because of like your Black Hole being down and the Chrono being up. You kind of don't have any objective takers outside of the Leshrac. And he can definitely throw his lead.
Keep being active. Force S4 and kick him out of this triangle. Still chasing him. Give him a few more hits. Really get out of here. Even dragging the wave into the Ancient so Sumail can get a bit more efficient farming. Steal away a little stack there.
Look at
from Goon Squad.
He's not taking towers, but he's... I mean, he took top, but he's not taking, like, the important towers, but he's definitely having, like, massive impact. I think everyone feels afraid of Sumail, and whenever he's not showing on the map, like, you're just wondering, like, where he is, what he's doing next. You have to, like, kind of respond to him, but also there's a Spectre farming. There's also an Enigma farming. There's kind of a lot of little problems that you have to deal with on Goon Squad.
Yeah, and being unable to take that bottom tier 1, the glyph there. Mind Control doing a great job, like microing Eidolons. Looking for the deny now as well. The tower does eventually fall, but this is given so much time now for Nigma to group in mid. Set themselves up. But Goon Squad under Moonlight Shadow might be offering this secret threat.
Wow.
Centaur, he doesn't have Blink Dagger yet. Would have loved to have this now so he can make the jump in mid lane. Because Nigma bring everybody. Mind Control's like, all right, my tower bottom's fallen. I'm coming in mid. Let's go get this one. Steal a Flag Bearer. Push on in with Edict. Goon Squad on a spot to stop them. They've got this Chrono, but Void wants his Midas to be delivered, wants to keep on farming. And Nigma chasing into jungle to force Pexu away from his camps.
It's kind of the problem, isn't it? You want to use that Chrono, but you don't want to not farm.
Yeah.
They're gonna go in?
Oh, he's time walked in. They've got Black Hole ready on MC. He was hiding in the trees, looking for his opportunity. Now, it looks like Goon Squad have got themselves away from danger for the most part now. But then you look at this map and you think, hey, Spectre with Haunt is farming, has Hand of Midas, clearing through jungle, while Faceless Void has to TP top to try and clear out waves now.
He wants nothing to do with this. He understands that Nigma collapsing on bot and he cannot defend this tower. I think they just feel like they don't have enough damage to get through everything. Mind Control has finished a Wraith Pack, and Samael has a IO behind him who's nearly finished a mech. It's getting scarier and scarier. Your damage issues are going to become quite apparent soon. And they have that blink on Centaur. Usually when you get a blink, you just smoke up with it immediately. But I don't think they feel confident running into the Nigma ball.
Yeah, it's like, where are they? And again, it's one of those situations where you see one hero, you see Samael mid, you're like, oh, there they are. All members of Nigma grouped up together. We've got a DD rune for Spectre. And this could be Roshan for them, honestly. Just go in with the Edict. Desolate damage, it's up to level 2. Looks like Samael just poked his head in the pit, was thinking about it. Kuroki has other ideas, though, stealing Hellbear from the Chen.
Yeah.
And we do have that high ground ward, well, I guess just above the staircase in that triangle, scouting out where Goon Squad are going to be coming from.
They are not tanky, man. They need a Ench to tank for them or something. Oh, they have a creep. That's, yeah. Okay, they're good.
Hellbear comes in. They got Wraith backed. Heals from GH. And Radiant Scan. It connects, but they weren't expecting this to die so fast with a double damage rune, and Kuroki just puts his body in the way. The barrier of the Ench stops Goon Squad from initiating. I mean, Aqua came across here to join in, but he's got no triangle to farm. I mean, Large Camp's going to spawn now, but he's kind of sad. They wanted a fight, then didn't want to fight. And now Nigma, the ones with the Aegis on this Spectre.
This is assumably a farming Aegis where they look for kills where they can, and you know, if a fight happens where they can use a good haunt, then so be it. I think Samael will just continue to try and play aggressively, take up map space. I'm honestly surprised they didn't put the Aegis on him, seeing as he's been doing the most active and like most aggressive map moves, trying to take the enemy ancients, trying to be in the enemy jungle. And I guess they just want to make sure like the Miracle gets his items and that he's completely safe, and that Goon Squad feel bad. Maybe they feel like they can't kill the Lestrak, so they don't need to give him this Aegis.
Yeah, maybe. With what, Hood, Yules, hey, nearly up to the Eternal Shroud as well. And I guess Spectre's primary job is going to be haunting and diving the Zeus, getting on top of Limp. So that does put him in harm's way a little bit. They're eyeing up Aqua. Yules, Horn, Split Earth lands. The damage, it looks good. Oh, the Invis in the Hand of God, though, they had no reveal. In the back, though, they're hunting Peksu. Chen, the easier target, and they did get a sentry dropped. Stampede, though. Oh, has that got him away? Miracle, a dagger in 3 seconds, but he doesn't see where the Chen is headed. So a couple of ultis and a big move from Nigma top nets them nothing, while Goon Squad, they group up mid.
I love the consistent damage that Nigma has in their draft. Like, you didn't expend anything there at all. And you threatened a Centaur ult, you threatened a Moonlight, you threatened a TP out from Faceless Void. Now they get free reign to just make a move wherever they feel like. Go take a fight wherever they want, knowing that spells are down.
And MC gonna get himself that bottom lane. Wraith Pact already done. Black Hole is ready.
They have this nice deep ward down in the triangle, on Goon Squad's triangle. So they just see so much, and they know where they're playing, and they know how they can like split their heroes. And Miracle's just gonna walk in here without care with his Aegis. Meanwhile, you have Samael holding the wall down bot.
Yeah, it feels like Goon Squad are like caught between two playsets, basically. They want to go and fight with Chrono. They've got this Blink Centaur, but they've not had an opportunity to jump anyone. But they also want to sit back and farm Aqua because he is their hard carry. I mean, are they waiting for an item on Zeus so Limp feels more comfortable? Are they waiting for anything in particular? Or is this just the fact that Nigma has Aegis and they're kind of respecting and holding back?
I definitely want to respect the Aegis, but that being said, they can take a fight around it. It's just a Spectre, and she's not that incredibly farmed to the point where you need to worry about killing her, you know, like prioritizing her. You definitely want to prioritize Samael over her. You just need the damage to do it.
Oh, a DD.
Where that comes from.
Limp takes it. I thought that was going to be a DD for the Void, but Aqua.
No, it's a DD for the one true carry, bro.
The king.
Oh.
Sitting on their high ground, waiting for Nigma to come.
You have a Maelstrom now. I think ideally he wants to have something like a BKB on Faceless Void. But and again, this carry might be one of the slowest scaling damage carries. Oh,
S4 makes the decision to go. They've got relocate save from GH. Drags Sumail away from the initiation. Tops him back up, heal to full. And Nigma ready to go for round 2. There's a nice bit of poke from Goon Squad, right? That's not expending anything really. And S4 is going to be able to make the re-jump back into the IO. Blow up GH. Pexu chased down by Sumail though, as the Stampede allows them to escape. Wraith pack cleared up. A great move by Goon Squad. Like, okay, it's only a kill on the IO, but you're forcing Nigma to react and think about how they're fighting this, while Aqua does continue to farm. You didn't have to expend Chrono or even his TP.
Yeah, unlike Mind Control, who TP'd mid. I think this is the best they can do. Like you said, just poke, force reactions, force TPs, force anything, force an Aegis, force, you know, anything that is available to them, they just need to take it and just hope to keep scaling up and get more damage. Your Zeus is level 12 now, so you have that extra punch in the Thunder God's Wrath. Being able to just get a, like, he has a shot as well. He's going for that Sanjin Kaya. Maybe he can get that Aghanim Scepter, Refresher. When you have all that, suddenly your damage output becomes so much higher, and it's like, okay, yeah, now we actually can kill the people we want to kill.
S4 nearly had it. Tumbler's Toy, not enough. Couldn't gap close the courier. And Miracle felt this coming, so he manted and put himself in the trees. While bottom, the Yule split earth onto Hanskin. Finishes off the Marana, and the Horn from Miracle chasing into Limp, but he breaks up to high ground, gets there with a heavenly jump. This is the ability for Nigma to play every side of the map simultaneously. And the 4 heroes bottom, they've got 1 up top, they've got Relocate, Horn, ability to be anywhere and everywhere on the map. That's where it feels like Goon Squad are having some struggles. They're not able to set up somewhere and get ready for the team fight.
So this feels like some old school global strat. I feel like for a while there was this new version where people were playing the Nature's Prophet carry with the Dawnbreaker and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, and here comes Nigma collapsing into their own jungle top. Another catch on S4, stunned through his Stampede as Mind Control just black holes straight into Pexu, but now he's been found with a Chrono on him. Aqua focuses down the Enigma. Kuroki coming in from the southern side, but the Moonlight Shadow's here. And he reveals a sentry from GH, but far too distant, away from Limp. No, they can't catch him now, can they? Oh, he's under it. Oh, maybe they can.
He's
under a sentry, another sentry. Observer ward a little deeper, heavenly jump. Oh, that's enough.
Mobility spells for everyone. I know.
Maybe I guess in the minds of Goon Squad, you're probably just like thinking, hey, next Roshan, we've got our ultis. We'll fight around that.
I mean, you gotta fight at some point if you're Goon Squad.
And a blink stomp into mid doesn't hurt. Good arrow connecting onto Miracle. Doesn't have Aegis anymore, and that's him dead. Even with the heal of GH, he gets blown up by the Zeus.
Oh, great
Chase
punish.
is on now. Yeah, punish them. Find more. GH tethers across to Sumail. S4 does have another blink stomp. They've got no vision up on the high ground, though. They don't see what's happening.
Yeah. A little bit over eager. You have that Vessel and Marana that they just finished on her last death, but just, you know, really gonna halter how much they can save with the IO. I think Nigma playing sort of similar to the way they played last game, where they just try and make a line on the map.
Yeah, create a big barrier. And find Chen.
Yeah,
line drawn down bottom, so go push that wave out. Prep yourself for next Roche.
Yeah, if you've looked at any way that Nigma have been warding this game, they have wards bot. They're even refreshing their ward that is up for quite some time still. I think just maybe in case one gets dewarded, they have the other. I don't know. They had that one in the lane top. It's gone now, but it was there for a long time. They had that ward that lasted forever in the triangle. They're just trying to cover as much area as they can.
Yeah, see everything, know everything. Kuroki destroyed though by his S4 jump, but look at how quickly he falls to the Manta of Miracle. Desolate damage, just carving through the Centaur quickly. And yeah, if you can have this vision in the enemy side of the map, in the enemy jungle, you're seeing where Aqua's farming, you know that he's going to be relying on clearing out waves. You can also maneuver yourself with these global abilities.
Yeah.
I can't quite take the tier 2. 30 seconds for Roche to respawn. And there they are. They know where Aqua's heading, right? They know he's not bottom jungle. He's not showing top. He's got to be trying to cut down towards bottom wave.
They don't even have to necessarily chase him. They have the option of like smoking back into him or running at him and forcing his TP. Because when he TPs, that's a lot, right? It's now a point of if he shows on a top wave or if he shows on a mid wave, he has to be there. He can't leave. He can't like push out bot and then TP out. You know that it's on cooldown. You know you can keep chasing him, hunt him down, make him uncomfortable, lessen his net worth. Getting a TP is such a massive thing.
Yeah, especially on a carry. Oh, it's Sumail. He just blinks in aggressively. Gets the jump on the Chen. A lot of magic damage, though. Going to blow the Leshrac up. And now Aqua looking for the Chrono, but he doesn't want to land it just on Kuro. GH was trying to relocate, but didn't save Sumail in time. So the 1-for-1 trade going to be favoring Goon Squad so far. As it looks like Nigma just going to back themselves up and try and escape with the heroes they've got. You see Aqua, he just really doesn't want a Chrono as support. Maybe I'll go on Miracle, but S4 gonna whiff out on his Centaur Stomp. Walks up high ground into Miracle. They do kill off GH in the end, but S4 has put himself in harm's way. He needs the Stampede to get away.
Oh my god, that was a very brave blink, though. Talk about that for a second. I think Sumail vastly overestimated how tanky he was. He got blown up almost immediately. I mean, he only has 1.6k health. It's not enough to be doing that. I don't think Io guessed it either.
Yeah, didn't quite know what was going on. Well, like the chain stun from Goon Squad is pretty perfect as well, though. The stomp into arrow meant he couldn't Yules, couldn't keep himself alive. And they will just wander into the pit. And this is the great thing about Aqua not spending Chrono there, is they do still have a chance. But it doesn't look like they understand how quickly Roshan falls, or if Nigma are doing it at all.
This has to be my biggest criticism of this team, is just that they're not keeping tabs on Roche. It took 2 lost Roches last game for them to kind of flip that switch and start to contest it. And now again, they're letting it go for free.
Yeah, no, I don't know if they've got the time to combat this. Arrow going to hit into the Centaur there as Pengsu focused down by Sumail, and Mind Control just jumps straight onto S4. Doesn't want to spend his Black Hole just on a Centaur. Let Sumail do the stuns instead. And Kuro, with that last impetus hit, nets himself the kill. This is when Aqua starts to become really strong, though, right? He's got BKB, he's got Ag Shard. This is where Faceless Void is a supreme hero on the map.
I'm glad we thought the exact same thing at the exact same time. That's what I wanted to say. He's big now.
Oh my god.
Oh god, okay. Nice. You can Chrono on top of that.
Yeah, I mean, Sumail, he's got Split Earth landing in. Aqua doesn't land the Chrono, and Sumail just blinks away. So they pop the Aegis. Apparently that's good enough for Goon Squad.
I guess they weren't confident about their ability to cancel the relocate if they committed.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah, no Nimbus, no Zeus ult, no real way to kill them.
I'm also wondering why Aqua didn't just Chrono Miracle just then. The Spectre was all alone in that large camp in the triangle. Yeah, again, I guess maybe expecting Io to be nearby. Nigma once again invading. Leaving Miracle to farm down bottom. Can always join with a Haunt. But, I don't know, losing Aegis that fast always feels so awkward, because now we have 6 minutes of no Roshan, no clear directive or objective for teams to be taking.
Yeah. This sort of situation benefits both teams. I'm sure Aqua feels like he could always do with another item. I know that Zeus is going to be wanting his axe really badly. And on the other side, you have Nigma, who are playing with a Spectre. Spectre's, one of the biggest, baddest carries in the game. Of course he wants to get another item. He would love to get a Basher and have that ability to lock down someone like Zeus before they can jump away and get saved. But Nigma are going to take the aggressive approach.
Yeah, and S4 not fast enough to blink away from that aggressive move out of Nigma. Aqua goes in, rewinds. Everybody's fine. Nobody dies. A little back and forth. Poke and prod, then run away. Sumail just doesn't run away though, does he? He just keeps charging forward.
So
not landing
brave.
a Split Earth though. I was
I can
like
see on
Hanskin also wanting to scale. Diffusal Blade for the Marauders coming up.
Yeah.
Sumail's in. There's BKB on his Void. He might have to use it because he dies so very quickly. We'll get the Time Walk away. I didn't have the chain stuns on Nigma there, and Mind Control not wanting to spend that Blink Black Hole or not being near enough by. More time for Goon Squad.
Sumail's aggression is kind of what I like from this Faceless. Like, Faceless is jumping in. In some perfect case scenario, he manages to force a relocate, right? With his shard jumping in and out. But Sumail's just doing the same thing with Blink.
I mean, Kuro just walks straight in. Mind Control gets the Black Hole only on S4, but Sumail is in the back, aiming for the Chen. Aqua with a 3-man Chrono, though, and the Thunder God's Wrath. Miracle has already blown up 2 in the back. And the relocate out keeps Nigma alive. They are surviving as Aqua's BKB starting to wear out. Gets him towards high ground. Centaur and Chen both demolished as Nigma still full HP on everybody, ready to go high ground.
And they will, and there's nothing that can stop them, especially... I mean, they've tried and tested and pushed their limits this game, 100%. You've seen that from Sumail. They know that the only thing that really kills them is just a chain stun when he's out of position with no relocate. And Centaur's dead. There's no Chronosphere. There's nothing stopping them from really ending this game. And Miracle is so tanky. He has a Scotty and a Basher. Like, what are you really meant to do? You have to just keep poking with this Zeus shot and hope that you can do enough damage there?
He's doing a fair amount. Static field starting to stack up. S4 though, a very ballsy Blink aggressively into the midst of Nigma. Getting clipped by the Split Earth as well, but Sumail, he's so tanky, heals up with Eternal Shroud, lands another stun. The Split Earths are all over the place. Hanskin's gonna get caught again by another one, burned by the Pulse Nova, and S4 stunned before he can land a stomp. So sad for this Centaur to jump in and just get clipped by a stun. Rack's now falling, and Nigma chasing it towards Fountain. The Chen's been found. Nimbus is down. Sumail, he's fine with the IO to back him up. Plenty of sustain, and another whiffed initiation from S4. Doesn't catch anybody. Aqua gonna rewind the Time Walk. Trying to bait anything out he can from Nigma here. Time dilation there with the bash. He gets caught with a bash from Miracle. Oh my god. No bloody way. Oh.
This is a massacre. It's so hard to do anything. The amount of heals on Nigma. I mean, we talk about the Chen and his heals, but my god, this IO is pumping out so much. Sumail feels no fear. I don't think I've seen a player play with full confidence in a long time, and this is full confidence. This whole game. Like, it's not even now that they're winning and stomping and he's showing off now. He has been playing this way from minute 5.
With gusto.
Yeah.
I mean, S4, he sees Sumail and he's like, yeah, probably time to run. The Horn will chase in towards Limp. They found the Zeus in the back. He throws Nimbus and Thunder God's Wrath, but that's it. Lights out for him. Hexu next on the menu. As Nigma steamroll over Goon Squad here, 32 minutes in.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They can just run to any area they want, put a ward down, and play. If they see anything, they know they can kill it.
Yeah, now they're on your doorstep with Blink BKB Black Hole ready for mind control.
They have not Black Hole. They have Chrono on a Goon Squad, but we saw last fight how that went. They got 3-man Chrono, but there's no damage. He had to commit pretty much the entirety of Chrono just to kill the Wraith Pack. And I really love the itemization from Nigma. Going a pipe on the Enchantress, going that Wraith Pack on the Enigma. They're trying to just nullify as much damage as they can, just to allow this Spectre to pretty much just be unkillable alongside the Lestrak.
Yeah, they've basically negated Limp's presence in any of these team fights.
Yeah. It feels like the only damage he's doing is when they're trying to siege that high ground and he's just chipping them down with the Arc Lightning. Otherwise, yeah, he ults, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't matter.
Desperation.
Yeah.
They need some kind of measured response here. Find kills on the back lines. It's down to S4 to really catch out an IO.
Yeah. the dream chrono here is onto Io and Enigma. Very hard to get, but maybe with a wraparound that's big enough. I don't know.
And you see Kuroki, right? Yeah, okay, you ping Kuroki, get him. Kill the Enchantress. And then what? The rest of Nigma rally around him, heal and relocate him. The Enchantress is out of there. And Sumail just jumps into the middle of all of them. They do get the chrono landing onto Sumail. They'll blow up the Leshrac, or at least try to. Well, MC, oh!
Blink into chrono by accident.
And he nearly whiffed the black hole, but he held onto it, so he will still have it, but no BKB if they go for round 2. And now they are lacking Sumail and that damage that he brings, while Roshan has respawned, so Goon Squad with a chance. There's a window here. Oh, the Blink Stomp. The illusions are up, though. So no arrow going to land onto Miracle Spectre there. And now the Haunt in. Miracle knows he can play aggressively, and look at him shred! Oh my god, they didn't even need the black hole! Oh, Miracle! He just 1v4s them! Bash, bash, bash! Just kill! Damage is enough! A triple kill for Miracle! Moonshot going to work! Oh, god.
Oh, I didn't even... I was trying to keep up with the kills, but these heroes were disappearing so fast! Oh, what a player!
And now they're on tier 4s. No buybacks really from Goon Squad to combat this. Nigma will take down the towers they need. And the throne completely exposed. S4 will buy back. But yeah, buildings are falling at such a drastic rate. And that turned around as they dive fountain. Miracle and Sumail in towards them. They will lose the Leshrac, but Miracle picks up another triple kill. 13-1-9 and GG's called. Heading to game 3 here between Nigma and Goon Squad.
They played like they were angry. That was beautiful, Dota 2. I think their usage of wards this entire game was fantastic. Really just applying pressure everywhere and not letting Goon Squad breathe. I do think it felt like there was a difference in draft this time around. I like their approach from game 1 of having more team fight. You could really feel their lack of options, having to rush that Blink Dagger on Centaur.